What else did the DS have that I envy? The Mario game for one. Also, there's a gold bullet right fucking there. And we can't get it yet. I accidentally opened up all the crates. Oh well. We'll get those later. Okay, you think the taunter would be useful because there's these laser grades, right? But they're not. It's like I accidentally destroyed the row of crates that was shaped like a swastika. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I wanted to show off that it looks like a swastika.
Oh.
Here's a TV that looks like an apple.
Gee, I wonder what that means.
Look, here's a pause button.
Well, they're dead.
Yep.
This is a maze of bad decisions.
So you press these buttons to disable force fields, and then you come back in to get the rest to kill the rest of these guys.
Of course.
Yes.
Because we're murdering everything.
Inefficiently, but the work is still being done. So I guess on the top of the handhelds, we can transition smoothly into Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter.
Had to happen.
Okay, the first time I was like, knowledgeable of Monster Hunter was watching my cousin play it my cousin from China.
Huh.
Yes. He had Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, the most broken game in the world.
Are you sure it's the most broken compared to Sonic 06 though?
Ew, that one's actually broken.
It is.
That one's actually broken. That's like some level of like ew. Okay, I'm talking about like hitboxes do not match up with whatever the fuck. By the way, we can't get this gold vault because this button is broken.
Oh.
So how do you think we're gonna get it?
Push all the buttons.
Well, we already did.
More buttons.
But there's no more buttons.
More buttons.
There's no more.
More.
There's no more buttons anymore.
Doesn't matter. Determination.
Determination.
Obviously.
You gotta use determination to buttons.
Yes.
The game.
Press X to what's his face? Oh.
Press X to murder.
No, not X to murder. Press X to
Not die?
Jason.
Oh yeah, Jason.
Press X to Jason. That's the thing I was
Jason.
thinking of. That was a dumb thing.
What was it for anyway?
I forget. Probably something by David Cage.
Oh, I see how you're supposed to get to the thing.
I fucked up.
Oh.
So you're supposed to use the skies in order to get to there. Unfortunately, since the edges are very narrow, and your pathway is sort of blocked by those things, and I fucked it up again. So yes, Monster Hunter Freedom of the Night. After that, I pirated it. I pirated it.
Of course you did.
I pirated it for my PSP.
Did you use a VPN?
And quit after like an hour, right?
Oh.
Then I uninstalled it.
Oh.
Right? That was the first time playing. The reason I quit was because I thought the game was too hard. Because at that time, like Monster Hunter is not a beginner-friendly game at all. Like if you're just new to the series, you will find almost everything to be very, very frustrating. Like I used a gun, right? Like I used a light bowgun, right? And the only way you can deal damage with a light bowgun is to buy better ammo, right?
Oh.
If like actually use better ammo. I did not. I used the infinite bullet like level 1 normal level 1 piece of shit, right? And I used that for everything, and it was just so awful. It took me like 20 minutes to finish one hunt.
Oh jeez.
Right? And then I quit because there's this one monster that's so easy called the Kongalala. It's a pink party monkey, right? I used the shittiest ammo in the world, right? To try to beat him, and I only beat him after like 45 minutes.
Mother of God!
To put it into perspective, you get 50 minutes per hunt, right?
That's kind of close there.
Yeah, that. So like I quit because like this is too hard, right? And it was because I used the upgraded first gun in the game. By that time, I should have made like 18 different guns that were so much better. And by 18, I think the answer is actually just one. But shut up. Right? Like there's a bunch of better guns and better weapons in the game that I could have used to beat him, but I couldn't give a shit. And so I uninstalled it from the game. Like after a while, I played it again, just like okay, one more try. like that. This is like what, 4 years later. I tried Monster Hunter again, right? And this time I'm gonna use a different weapon to see which one goes, right? Then I started using a longsword and I started upgrading it and getting armor for one thing, right?
Oh. Like actual...
And that worked out so much better. That worked out so much better. I beat Kongawala in 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
15 minutes compared to 45. And then after that I managed to beat the game till G rank. And G rank in that game is so unforgivable, holy shit.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Quirk's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A Platinum Zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Alright. So there's two skill points I can get in this hover bike race, right? I know I can only get one of them after I finish the race and do it again. I'll try to get this one first. So guess what the skill point is?
Shortcuts?
Not just shortcuts, like
Getting first?
not first. That's what you need to beat the race. That's what you're supposed to do in the first place.
Oh.
The skill point is to finish this race in 1 minute and 33 seconds.
Oh.
In the PAL version, they changed it to 1 minute 34. I fucked up.
Retry.
Yeah.
Pretend this didn't happen. That was a demo.
So in the PAL version, they changed it to 1 minute 34. And guess what?
What?
The first time I was trying to get the skill point, I complete the race in 1 minute 34. But because I was playing on the North American version and not the PAL version, I didn't get the skill point.
Great.
Also, I didn't explode back there.
Obviously, because you're made of magic.
That's an explanation for everything.
Yep.
Also, yeah, when you restart the race, a whole bunch of weird things happen.
Like what?
Like, some crates will disappear. And I fucked it up again. Oh well. Let's see if we can get this. Did it. Oh well. Hopefully I can make up the time. So after that, mind you, 4 years later, at that point, Monster Hunter 3 was out a long time ago, right? So I didn't play Monster Hunter Tri or P3, which only came out in Japan, right? I only played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite at that point, right? And then a couple months later, Monster Hunter 4U came out, right?
Yeah.
So I've been waiting for. So I've been like, I'll finish Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and then after that, I'll play Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, right? So I ended up doing just that. I completed Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and then I went and I skipped straight ahead to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. That proved to be like the best decision of my life. It was like, it is so much fun. It is so much more beginner friendly as well.
Yeah.
There's no 5 hours of beating up tiny enemies.
What time did you have to beat it for?
134.
Oh. You have to do it again?
Ratchet and Clank.
Look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional grade Model T15
Ooh.
Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard ride delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have tonight. Remember to set your info bots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you and have a quark-tastic day.
So that was 1 minute 41, and I tried to do all the shortcuts as well, but I died like twice.
Also, you exploded.
Yes. So
Since you now have a Zoomerator, you can convert tricks to turbo. Press the square button to use turbo.
So what do you think about that Monster Hunter 4U new 3DS?
Acceptable. There's like a debate like among Monster Hunter people. Like, is it a good thing that Monster Hunter switched from Sony to Nintendo? And I think because Sony is Sony and they don't advertise shit, I think it's a really good idea.
I mean, got you to play, pretty much.
Well, I played it. Well, I played it on the
PSP.
yeah, which is Sony. Oh fuck! I fucked it up. I fucked it up again.
Didn't Fatal Frame do exactly the same thing?
Oh no.
I know there's a new one being released, or at least there was a new one being released. Don't know if
Or
it's...
Fatal Frame switching to Nintendo, I think.
I think there was one being released on the Wii U.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, this is like watching you play Burnout.
Yes.
This is exactly like watching
It's
you play
like
Burnout.
watching me play Burnout, the endless reset game.
Yes. Yep. Except with less awesome slow-tastic explosions.
And you can't kill anyone.
That too.
Not yet, at least.
Oh.
In the next hoverboard race, they give you a gun, rocket launcher, same thing.
At least you can jump really fast. I mean, there's no animations for whatsoever. Let's get back here.
Yeah. It's also dark. I can barely see anything. Like,
Doesn't seem that
it's
dark.
not that dark, yeah, but it's like parts of the things I know I already. Like, the reason I'm doing solo is I already know, like, the race course.
Oh.
There we go. Twisty McMarks.
Hey, I got a thing.
Yep. Oh shit. Oh, fuck!
Hey, at least you keep that skill point.
Yeah, I keep the others to skill point, which is to make a Twisty McMarks. What you have to do is you have to jump really high and do 5 spins while holding R1, R2, L2, and L1, L2, L2, and R2. And then you do the Twisty McMarks. So in order to get 133, you have to basically be boosted all the time and skip some parts of the race course like this. So needless to say, this is probably one of the more frustrating Revolverator, damn it.
Just
Shit.
missed.
That's why beating this race first would make getting the skill point easier, because then you get the Zoomerator, which converts tricks into boost.
Ah.
So if you manage to screw up the boost, you can just do some tricks and then make up for it. It's like a buffer. Oh, I made it somehow.
Magic.
I am magic.
Why? Why are you made of magic?
Fuck. Also, don't do tricks yourself to death. That is generally frowned upon. So, believe it or not, this isn't even the hardest, like hoverboard skill point thing you can get.
Great.
Fuck.
It's
so hard.
You just tricked yourself to death.
No, I fall off the edge of the earth. Yeah, for some reason these guys don't die when they go through explosions. I do.
Just to make it
As
harder.
shown. which is frustrating because these guys can go through. They can go through the explosive crates and then have the explosive crates hit you,
Gee, that sounds fair.
even when you avoided it because of blasts. So now that you have Monster Hunter 4U, what do you think of it so far? Even though all you did was explode something.
It's definitely interesting.
Yes. Fuck.
Nah.
I supposed to hit the lift and then jump.
I tried recreating Cory Bartle.
Yes, Troy Bartle. Which is funny, because new sextons. Oh well.
This means Coconut will happen later.
Yeah. And seamlessly from Monster Hunter, we go to Archnelgo 2. Then we go from Archnelgo 2 right straight into Atelier again.
How have we done this? How does our speech work? How does our speech patterns work?
I have no idea, but Atelier.
And at some point, gotta loop back to the Secret of Mana.
So,
God damn it!
that's not how it works.
This is just as bad as the word game that we have.
Shit.
This is effectively the conversation version of the word game.
Oh fuck. God damn it! Now I screwed up once, I didn't do it.
Sorry.
Oh god. It's my fault though. I fucked it up. So, the reason I figured out what a tutor is because I looked up who made Artanelco 2.
Ah.
Right? And Artanelco 2 is not made by Gus, but we're gonna blame them anyway.
Of course.
Right? It's made by... It's made... Did I say Miss or Gus?
Gus.
I honestly forget.
You said Gus.
God damn it. I hit the ceiling!
Ceiling? That's a thing?
So we're blaming Nis. We're blaming Nis for everything that's wrong with Gus games. That's what I'm saying.
Even though we know very well that Gus is the one to blame.
Well, then again, Gus doesn't do the localization. They're just part of Koei Tecmo.
Well, they're the ones who made the game, right?
Well, yeah.
I wonder how they chose when to do voice acting and when not to.
They don't.
It's
Because I think in the trailer, like everything that Gus makes, they voice act everything, and then Nis has to go like, well, fuck, and then.
Because I recall in Artanelco they had choices for both English and Japanese voices. How did they decide which voices to get rid of?
Well, for one thing, all the non-cutscene ones. I fucked it up. All the non-cutscene ones for starters, for obvious reasons. Because they have to do the. It's not just translations anymore. They also have the Japanese option.
Then there's also disk space to worry about.
Yes. So it's because they haven't made, now they have two different languages you can choose. They have to decide what they're going to get rid of in order to appease the disk space.
Yeah, because you can't really go over the disk space, or else you're going to start needing multiple disks, and that's not a good thing in some cases.
Nope.
There actually are games that take multiple discs.
Example A, Final Fantasy VII.
Actually, though, there's even games today that still take multiple discs, and we're talking like 6 discs, and each of them are half an hour long.
Which one?
I honestly forget. I just remember that there is one.
Jeez.
Because that was the reaction. That was the reaction I had as well.
That's sad.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
No!
Damn it! Turns.
This is...
Yeah, I saw a what the physical copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 looks like. I think that was at least 6 discs.
God.
Seriously?
God damn.
Everyone has seen what the cover of Grand Theft Auto 5 because it's been plastered on every single building before its release.
Yeah.
We're talking about the physical copy here.
Yeah, it's been plastered on every building after release, before release.
Why does it need 6 discs?
I fucked up, didn't I?
Because you gotta install.
Install what?
The game. And it takes 6 discs.
Why do you have to install the... Oh wait, this is on PC, isn't it?
Yeah, PC.
Why do we still need 6 discs?
I think each of the discs takes about, maximum is 4.7 gigabytes, right?
Where is all the space being taken?
God damn it!
Jeez.
It's being taken to Disney World.
Yes, that's where you take space.
I want to go to... That reminds me of Balls of Steel. Probably the only movie I watched that I thought was good and bad at the same time.
Yeah. It's not like anyone has Blu-ray players on their PC.
Nope, they do not. For good reason. Yeah. So, yesterday I learned that there is a character in Atelier that believes she is a Puni.
That she believes she's a prinny?
Puni.
Puni.
Yes.
What's a puni?
It's the blob creatures of Atelier as opposed to Artanelico.
As opposed to the prinnies of Artanelico. Oh wait, no, what?
Palms. Palms of Artanelico.
Palms.
Yes.
Do we know what a palm is?
Yes, we did. We fought a couple and then forgot they existed.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do.
Double Darla.
Double barrel.
Yeah, I think there's a reference to Jack and Daxter in this one. Let me see if I can do that. Snaggle Beast. Snaggle Beast.
Snaggle beast.
It might do it.
No, that's a dollar again. Damn it! I'm an idiot.
Minute 34.
33.
33, because this is the North American, not
Oh,
I
PAL.
know.
Oh fuck.
Don't die.
That would be terrible. Shit, I might not make it.
Who else wants to call minute 34?
Do the rope.
No!
Oh god.
This game's out to murder us.
Yes, it is.
Not just you, but us.
Me specifically, though.
It's gonna murder the people watching.
It's
With their headphones.
it's funny because
Probably not that
because I got the pattern down pat. I'm just screwing up at the jumps. Snap a beast again. Oh god damn it!
So close.
I missed it. So, girl who believes she's a Kuni, Monokemia. What's really interesting about Atelier is that it's an RPG based off of items. The one thing that no one ever uses in RPGs.
Well, I mean, there's also Paper Mario Sticker Star, which focuses on items as weapons.
Literally, the attacks are items.
Oh!
How?
I landed on the top of one.
God damn it.
Right? Because the first Atelier game I played was the PS2 port of Monokemia 1. By the way, Flay is the best character ever.
Are you trying to start some flame wars here?
Obviously. I'm not boosted.
God, it sounds just as bad as Persona 4. Persona's name of person here is
That's
Best
it.
Girl.
It's time to generate some clickbait, guys.
No! Stop generating clickbait! Literally the worst thing!
Random talks. Like, random talks 2015 nearly upgrades. Yeah, that's what prank videos do, don't they? And they're literally the worst thing on YouTube.
Yep.
Fucking, I remember there's a comic making a joke about prank videos, right? And what it is a guy murdering another guy and calling it murder prank, right? And then another guy who's sitting next to the dead guy was like, "Why would you do that?" And he's like, "Don't worry, it's just a prank. See, there's cameras." And they're like, "Ah, that's funny," right? That was the joke, right? And then someone went ahead and made a murder prank. I am dead serious.
Seriously?
Yes.
Like, with actual death?
No, obviously not. I mean, like, they call it a murder prank, though. And I'm like, God.
Why?
Double dollar again. God damn it. 28.
Yep. Yep.
Oh! I got the skill point.
You're good. I think we're done.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's it for this planet.
Yeah. Hey, how much more are we gonna record?
Probably not, because the next one is Umbrus, and that's the one I don't like.
Yeah. We were running out of stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I
At
guess.
that moment is just me trying to get the one skill point.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna end this off with me falling to my death. Goodbye, everyone. We're ending today.